What's going on, guys? It is Shay here. Today, everybody, I'm here to tell you guys a story about bus fights. Now, this is something I'm doing kind of a little bit different this time. I'm doing this on my phone and recording in like this voice recorder thing that I've gotten my freaking thing to actually go well this time. I'm gonna have some gameplay in the background so you guys can go ahead and see the gameplay as well while you're watching this video. It might be CS:GO, Dead Space, because for those who don't know, I'm starting to play Dead Space now. It's awesome. I think I'm almost finished with chapter 1. I don't really know. But with that being said, let's begin. So this is a video about all of the bus fights I've encountered throughout my lifetime of being in school. Now, of course, a lot of you guys already know I'm still in school. I'm in the 9th grade. And what's really funny is I'm pretty sure I'm going to fail the 9th grade and have to do it again. And which is weird because this is and if I do, this will be my first time ever failing a grade in my lifetime. I've never failed a freaking single grade in my lifetime. That'll be very surprising if I do because I have terrible grades and spring break is started. So, without any further ado, let's begin. So, I don't even remember my first time ever seeing a fight on the bus, but I do remember a few fights in my lifetime of me going to school. So, I do remember this one day where it sounds weird, but I think it was like either the first or second day of school, as I remember. Maybe it was around like 11 years old, because it's like 6th grade, 7th, possibly, maybe 8th grade. I really don't freaking remember, but I do know it was like the first or second day of school where this fight broke out at the bus. It was around that time, so I'm freaking sitting in the front seat. I don't remember if I had headphones on or not. I really don't remember if I did. Pretty sure I did not. But I'm sitting up there, and then these two girls start to argue with each other. And I think I turned my head, right as when the fight is going down, baby. So I freaking turn around and I see this freaking girl just throwing punches. So then, of course, that was freaking crazy. And of course, as usual, and for anyone out there or any of my subscribers out there, I know most of my subscribers. I know most of my subscribers are like, teenagers, like 14, 13, 15, older than that as well. But everyone who was on my channel already knows that freaking if there's a bus fight, the majority of the time, you will be taken back to school on the bus. Which kind of sucks because, so let's say for instance that you're right at your stop and a bus fight just freaking breaks out in the middle of nowhere. And you're right there at your stop. What will you tell the bus driver? Will you tell them, hey, can I get off here? My bus stop's right out there. Or we just sit there. To me, it's either I would actually just sit there as long as I got my headphones, because that's what I'm gonna be doing, of course, when I go back to school next week, because we won't have like a week break for freaking spring break. And a lot of you guys already know that I am going to the beach. Well, actually, none of you guys actually know, because I thought I uploaded my Witness gameplay. I was playing The Witness, I think episode 4. On that day, I was very distraught, and I was hella distraught. And you guys will freaking hear that story eventually. This is something different I'm doing, so I'm not used to telling stories on my channel. But it's a situation that happened between me and my grandma. She basically got mad at me because I told on her, because of something that my mom told me to look out for her not to do, which was of course give my baby brother table food, because he's not, I don't think he's at the age to give him table food. So yeah, and then she ended up just bitching on me and just like freaking going off on me just because I told on her. So yeah, I thank God I don't go back to her house. I don't care about her anymore. If she doesn't want to be around me, I don't want to be around her. So there was another one as well. I think it was like either in the 7th grade or the 8th grade. I'm pretty sure it was in the 8th grade when this happened. I was only like 14. I really don't remember, not that much of bus fights. But we were on the bus one day, and this freaking fight broke out on the bus. I think, I don't think I was listening, because I had my headphones on that day. I do remember that. I think I had headphones on that day. But I do remember I had headphones, as I remember. So these two girls are arguing about apparently someone said something about their mom. Calling her, I don't know, freaking bitch or whatever, or just talking crap to her about her mom. I really don't freaking remember. But as soon as they started talking about that, they freaking started, freaking arguing and everything. And then all of a sudden they freaking start throwing hands. So, of course, when they're freaking throwing fists or whatever, apparently after the fight is over, I actually looked back in the bus, to freaking see what the freak is going on. And tell me why I freaking see one of the girls who was actually on the bus stop that we were getting near. It was two girls, so basically they were double teaming with the other girl. I think the two girls who tried to double team the other girl lost. Like both of them lost. But like she kept on saying like you're a slut or something. Like I do remember what she said. That she was like you're a slut or a whore or something like that. I really don't freaking remember. But I do know she said that girl was. I do not remember she told the girl that she yelled at her that she was a slut or whatever. Because one of the girls, tell me why, when she got up to the freaking front of the bus, she had a scar, like freaking. I think it was like her lip was busted, but I don't know. So I remember her lip was not busted, but it just freaking like she had a scar on her face, which I was like, dang, was that fight really that bad? So yeah, like that day ended in freaking pretty sure it ended in tragedy for them, like ended in like just complete and utter freaking madness for them. So then another bus fight, I think it happened 2017, getting near the end of the year. I might be wrong. Yes, I am. This happened maybe around 2018, late 2018. When I was riding the bus one day, and you know, I'm freaking sitting in the front seat, and all of a sudden a fight breaks out in the middle and the back. I'm singing one of my favorite Super Sentai theme songs, Geki Ranger. For those who don't know, I'll put a little bit of info. Excuse me. I'm pretty sure you guys heard that. This freaking microphone picks up a lot of crap in the background, or on my phone, because it's what I'm recording with. But yeah, so I was listening to one of my favorite Super Sentai theme songs that day, and then all of a sudden the freaking fight just breaks out in the middle of nowhere. And the freaking, maybe I must have been missing it because I had my headphones up pretty loud. And at the time I had my mom's earbuds, because I didn't have my own headphones at the time. I think my last pair of headphones were broken. Like, you know, well, they weren't actually freaking broken, they were perfectly fine. But the reason why I freaking kept on claiming that they were broken is because that, for one, like one of the covers were missing. You guys remember the freaking blue headphones I used to have? I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys don't remember that from some of my new subscribers, because a lot of you guys do not know, because you know, not many of you guys have watched my older videos. And also, I'm gonna tell you guys a little bit of a situation at the end of the video dealing with one of my videos on the channel, and basically a discontinued series on the channel as well. But yeah, so you know, I'm freaking listening to this song. A fight just breaks out in the middle of nowhere, and I freaking turn around. I do remember the last word I said before I turned. I'm like, Kiki Dan, yeah! I'm like literally singing the song to myself, and I freaking look back, and like freaking people throwing fists. So, you know, and then I'm freaking looking. I'm looking back, you know, freaking seeing the fight, and I don't know who fought, but the fight was freaking pretty bad. And yeah, like freaking, and of course the fight ended kind of, well, I think the fight only lasted for like a few seconds, which wasn't really that bad. Not like a freaking fight, you know, where the girl had like scars on her face and like a little bit of her skin missing from her face, and calling the girl a slut and a whore or whatever. If you guys are wondering how I'm making this, so I'm walking around making this in my mom's room, because it's the only place where I can just freaking get peace at. But yeah, so yeah, that was bad. What's really funny is, though, I do like how, like, because we were halfway, well, I think we were like maybe across town, like maybe around like maybe 20 miles away from where I was living at. I'm pretty sure it's not how much. Pretty sure it's maybe around like 6 miles away from where I was living at. Because for those who don't know, the school I go to now, my school is far away from where I live at. My school is basically in Nashville, Nash Central High School. A lot of course, Fire Blast, 01, and Mr. Black. I already know what I'm talking about, because they go to the exact same school where I go to. That's how we became friends. You know, they're cool and whatnot. And of course, I have tons of more friends there at that school. But yeah, that was freaking crazy, and it was hilarious because I like how it ends. And like, what's really funny is everybody freaking goes back to their regular conversation. You know, freaking everyone just goes back to freaking just like, excuse me, I'm kind of farting a little bit quiet tonight. Maybe this doesn't want to do it because it doesn't want to disturb my video. Thank you, fart. Thank you, bodily functions. So anyway. But yeah, that's freaking funny though, how everyone just freaking went back to what they were just talking about. Like, everyone just went back to just being loud. For those who don't know, I know a lot of you guys out there possibly don't sit in the front seat of your bus, if you even do ride one, for any of my, you know, for any subscribers on my channel that still goes to school. I'm pretty sure a majority of you guys who was in middle school, high school, and even elementary school does not sit in the back and does not freaking sit in the back seats. Because as I know, because I've been knowing that ever since I think 5th grade. I stopped sitting in the back seats maybe around 5th grade. I've never sat in the back seats ever again, because I freaking knew what it was all about. Because when you're in the back seats, everyone already freaking knows that it is crazy when it starts to get freaking loud in the back seats. In the back, in the freaking back of the bus. Like, that's the reason why I always sit in the front of the bus. I never sit in the back of the bus unless I have to sit in the back of the bus. Like, there's no other freaking seats in the front. And I try to freaking sit in the front as best as I can, because if I don't sit in the front of the bus, I'm gonna freaking go crazy. Because I hate sitting in the back of the bus. I hate sitting back there. Because for one, it's too loud, and freaking one and B. Alright, anyway. And two, freaking a lot of fights happen. Like way too much freaking crap happens back there. I'm not about that life. You guys already freaking know that. A lot of you guys already know I'm a freaking punk. So yeah. You stupid phone. I hate you so much. But yeah, so that was freaking crazy and hilarious. Yeah. So then after that, I freaking go back to listening to my music and whatnot. I'm pretty sure a little bit of this recording is getting cut out a little bit, because that's how my phone does with me. For some reason it does that to me. Like, it cuts out some of the audio recording, so I just don't remember that. But yeah, so this last part actually happened a few weeks ago when I was coming home on the bus. If I'm freaking sitting in the front of the bus listening to another one of my favorite Super Sentai themes, called Choshinka Kyoryu Beat. A lot of you guys don't know that song, but I cannot put it in this video because I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get copyright for it. But I do have background music in this video. Possibly. Of course I am. But yeah, I was listening to that song. It was the Samba Carnival version. The Choshinka, the Kyoryu Beat, the Samba Carnival version is my favorite version out of all the carnival or carnival combinations that Kyoryu Red used, which is Samba Carnival, Western Carnival, Macho Carnival, Kung Fu Carnival, and Samba Carnival Special, which he had Stego Shield, the Stegochi Shield, and the Spinal Defensor. Basically, the Stego Shield and the Spinal Sword. I think they use that in Downcharge. I don't remember. But yeah, I'm pretty sure you guys are like, "What the hell are you talking about?" I'm gonna leave some link in the description. I might leave links in the description for you guys to go check out the information we're talking about. But yeah, back to the story. So, I'm sitting in front of the bus. I'm listening to the song. There we go. I'm freaking farting way too much tonight. Anyway. So, and what's even worse than I'm freaking in the room that's the door closed. Oh, wow. But yeah, so, I'm freaking sitting in front of the bus. I'm listening to some of my favorite freaking songs. This was before I got my phone come back on, so I had to freaking just listen to music. But yeah, I'm sitting in a bus listening to music. I know I freaking said this many times, like almost 100 times, but I'm freaking sitting there listening to music, and all of a sudden I freaking hear arguing in the back. And when I freaking hear, like, there's this girl that sits beside me, or that kind of sits on the other side, the other first seat on the bus. Like, for some reason, whenever fights happen, whenever freaking arguing happens, we always look at each other and turn back. It's either that, because, like, whenever we look at each other, it's like, we look at each other and we're like, what the hell's going on in the back? So we freaking turn behind, and, like, we freaking see arguing, and we see this dude, and I see this dude, well, he's on my side, he's on the row of this, he's on the row of seats that I'm sitting in. So I think he's in like the 4th or 5th seat of the bus, and then he's arguing with this freaking girl. He's arguing with this girl or whatever, and like he's freaking, I don't actually remember what he said, because it was like a few weeks ago, although it was like a few weeks ago. Every single time that a fight or arguing will break out, or an argument will freaking start, there was like this girl and I, we would just freaking look at each other like for like maybe a freaking second and a half, and just freaking turn back and see what the freak is going on. It's either that, it's either we're freaking talking to each other in our minds, telling us, and freaking just telling each other like what's looking back and see what's going on. Because for those who don't know, I'm freaking nosy, especially freaking coming. Although I'm a city kid. I'm no country kid. I'm a city kid. I'm freaking born in the city. The majority of my subscribers are born in the freaking city. Um, but you know, my mom was born in the country, so was my my brother, my younger brother is in the room watching right now watching Jacksepticeye. I think he's born in the city. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the majority of you guys who are watching this right now was born in the city. So yeah, like that was freaking crazy. And then this dude almost freaking fought a girl. He almost fought a girl. Like, how freaking serious is that? Now, when I'm freaking, like, whenever I freaking see bus fights, I don't scream. A lot of you guys already know that since I'm a black guy, I should freaking start screaming and going crazy and all that crap whenever I see freaking fights. You know, I should start saying, World Star, World Star. No, I'm not that type of dude. I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys were thinking that as well. But I'm not that type of dude. Like, I'm a freaking quiet black guy. Now, I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys out there might not know that I'm black, but I really am. Because of my voice. And, yeah. But I changed this kind of voice in 6th grade. I really felt like, that was a permanent change for me, too. Yeah. But yeah, I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys were thinking, like, oh, since you're black, you just freaking start yelling out World Star and start freaking screaming your head off just because the freaking fight's going out. But me, I'm just freaking sitting there almost flabbergasted in a way. But yeah, so that was freaking crazy though. Like, of course, and thank God this dude had friends on that bus. Because if he didn't, I'm pretty sure he freaking hauled off and hit this girl. And when he did, he would possibly get freaking suspended. Because for one, it's the freaking girl he's arguing with. I'm pretty sure even if he did get suspended, the girl would have possibly got suspended as well. Because she did, for one, I'm pretty sure she wouldn't even freaking try throwing hands. But this dude, I do remember the freaking guy's name is Dwayne. He was a friend of mine back in like 2nd and 3rd grade. He still knows me, of course. You know, he freaking rides the same bus as I do, and he goes to the same school as I do. So I do know that he was freaking cussing or whatever. Can't actually say what I want to say. I can right now. I can. Well, I can try to. So freaking like they're pulling it back. Like there was another girl who was pulling it back with all his like, man, that's a bitch. That's a bitch, man. Like if it was like well, he was like, it's at the N word. I don't like saying the N word because although I'm black, I don't like saying the N word. It just kind of like he's a nigga. I don't like saying that, but you know, he was like, man, like that's well. I'm just gonna say he was like, I'm just gonna put it my way. Man, the guy was like, man, that's a dude. Like, if it was like, but that's a girl. So you know, I was a dude. I'm pretty sure I would just let you haul off and hit him. But that was what they were talking about. And then freaking after the fight, this dude is just freaking sitting in the seat where the girl is on the other side is sitting at. Now, for those who don't know, the girl has glasses on, so yeah, we kind of look. Pretty sure that would be the female version of me if I ever looked like a girl, or if there was like an alternate dimension where I'm a girl. I really don't freaking know. But like we freaking look at each other for like another split second, for like a half and a second again. We look at the guy. This dude looked like he is crying his eyes out, like he just lost someone. Like it looked like he freaking just like someone just got shot, someone just got killed. Like he just freaking saw something he didn't want to see, and now he's crying his eyes out. But bro, that freaking dude was just like, and then of course the bus driver, being as nice as he is to freaking some of our students on the bus, he's like, you're alright, man, and he's like, yeah, you know, he didn't actually say yeah, he just nodded his head because how freaking mad he was. But yeah, freaking that day kind of ended in a little bit of horror for me. And if I do like it, and what's really funny is after we're freaking going down the road a little bit more, you know, freaking he gets he freaking lifts his head up. You know, and then he freaking gets back to normal. So, I guess it does it for this little story time video today, or my story time experiences, you know, of how I got into this freaking crazy crap in the first place. So, I hope you guys like this video. If you guys like this, I'm pretty sure I'm going to do another one of these, dealing with the situation between my grandma. Because, yeah, like, that situation is going to stick with me. I'm possibly never going to live it down. But yeah, that freaking sucked. Cause like my grandma literally freaking just turned on me. Like that doesn't sound right, but she literally just basically almost backstabbed me and just hauled off and just yelled at me just because she claims I disrespected her in public. She freaking disrespects herself in the first place. Yes, I know I'm talking crap about my grandma, but it's her fault. I know, I'm trying not to freaking get mad. I'm sweaty in here anyway. Now I'm gonna go back and freaking, after I tell you guys about the situation, end this video, edit this, and go back and freaking play some more Dead Space, and making some more Real Souls. I might make a video about, you know, me making some Real Souls. You know, for those who don't know, I'm gonna put a picture right here, right now. That's a Real Soul. It's from Super Sentai, of course, the Japanese Power Rangers, as most people like to call it. But this, of course, is not a season from, that was put, that was for American season. But yeah, now here's a little information about the Retarded Harvey series. I actually went on that video. I actually freaking went back on that video and watched it again, to see how freaking cringy it was. Of course, it went low for me since my data speed got reduced again. Stupid freaking thing. Um, but like, I forget. There was like this one guy in the comments. He was like, "Man, this is cringy. Just stop." Look, man. For those who are watching this and who know and freaking have seen that video, the video is meant to get criticism. Like, I want the video to get criticism to see how bad it is. I might eventually end up making another Retarded Harvey video. Because, like, the video is like Retarded Harvey EP1, like how to smash a ball against your head. But it's supposed to be cringy. I'm supposed to be cringy in that video. That's the freaking truth. I'm now sitting on my mom's bed. Thank God I don't freaking stand up anymore. I'm sweaty. But yeah, thank you guys for watching this video. If you guys like it, make sure you give it a thumbs up, pop some short friend, hit subscribe and join me today. This video went on like for 22 minutes. I was freaking, man, that was crazy. But yeah, man. If you guys want to hear more videos about like, my crazy freaking life experiences about stuff, no, I'm not a Blasphemous HD copy about him telling all of his story time videos. Because since I'm still a teenager, he's like a grown up. He's like, I don't know, 20 or something like that. I really don't know, but I'm very tired now because I've been working. I've been doing stuff around the house all day. So I'm freaking tired and being worried that a tornado is about to freaking come through my freaking, through this road. Because there's like, I got like 2 alerts on my phone, like a tornado warning, freaking, circuit conditioner. Freaking like tornado warnings and like alerts and stuff about, telling me, the tornado warning, in this area to like 5:15. The next one's like 6:15. Or like to like 6:45, and of course it's like 8:48 right now by the time making this. But I'm pretty sure by the time I upload this, it's gonna be maybe around 10 o'clock. Because since I also have good internet, I'm pretty sure even if I upload like 20-minute videos, it's still gonna take forever. But anyway, hope you guys like this video. And with that, this is Shader YT. I'm out. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time.